Within 48 hours from now on, the BlackRock Bitcoin Spot ETF will be getting accepted, and even potentially it could be happening today. So on today's video, I will talk about what this means for Bitcoin. I will talk about the most important charts, the most important news we need to discuss right now, because yes, the Bitcoin Spot ETF is so close, and this is what the major market moves will be driving in the upcoming 48 hours. So without any further ado, don't forget to snap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term on Bitcoin, where we can currently see that Bitcoin is still holding on towards this very important horizontal support line. I mean, yes, indeed, Bitcoin broke the upward sloping support line, and ever since we did so, yeah, we went down towards this very important horizontal support line, what I also discussed on yesterday's video. So currently still, Bitcoin is holding up towards this level, and like I said on yesterday's video, as long as Bitcoin is holding this level, I don't think we're gonna go much lower, but as soon as we do break below that 43.1k level, I think the next big support target for Bitcoin is going to be sitting around 42.2k. So yeah, indeed, if Bitcoin does decide to be breaking below the green box, we could be going a little bit lower, but of course, still, you have to understand that the main move Bitcoin is going to be making is going to be on that ETF news, and most likely in the days before it and in the hours before getting accepted, we are going to be seeing a lot of volatility, and we're going to be seeing a lot of fake outs. So don't be fooled on the Bitcoin price action right now. And of course, if we're still looking at Bitcoin, I would still approach this as a massive consolidation phase, and we're just still yet to be having that massive breakout from off this point. So we're still just waiting before that big move is going to get initiated. And of course, on the 4-hourly time frame, we're still creating an upward sloping support line. That thing is also looking very good. And on the 4-hourly time frame, we can clearly see that this resistance box I called for a very long time right now here is still acting as major resistance. So the 44.2k is the level to break for Bitcoin. And also, if we do break above this level before the potential ETF acceptance, I do think it's going to be a very bullish thing, and we would likely going to see a continuation towards the upside. Because if we're also looking at the Bitcoin heat map, we can currently see, yes, indeed, there is some amounts of Bitcoin liquidity laying above us around that 44.6k level. We're seeing an approximately 800 million US dollars in Bitcoin long positions. We're seeing that approximately 800 million US dollars worth of Bitcoin long position liquidations are laying around that level. So honestly, could we get a massive fake out towards the downside? The Bitcoin spot ETF then gets accepted and bounce back towards the upside. Most certainly we can. So yeah, there could be some very big fake outs on Bitcoin in the upcoming days and upcoming hours, so make sure to be prepared for that. Currently, I have personally already set up the levels where I'm buying. I of course have my buy orders set up around 39.7k, and I'm buying in approximately 400,000 US dollars worth of Bitcoin once we're going to be reaching that level. So make sure to of course make your own strategy, but this is currently the strategy that I am using. At the same time, the funding rates remain to be negative, what means that there's still more shorters than longers in the market. And of course, if the ETF gets accepted, we're going to be seeing a massive short squeeze on Bitcoin. And of course, right now, we're coming at the end stage of that Bitcoin spot ETF approval. And if we're looking about what Fox right now is reporting, what Reuters is reporting, all these massive companies, these massive news corporations are saying that most likely the Bitcoin spot ETF is going to get accepted on Wednesday and not on Monday or Tuesday. So the main consensus is still that the spot ETF is going to get accepted on Wednesday. So we need to be a little bit patient for that. But to be very honest, could it be also happening today or tomorrow? Yes, most certainly. But of course, it is most likely that it is actually going to be happening on that Wednesday. So that is very important for everyone to keep their eyes on. Of course, guys, honestly, I still think you're super early if you're getting into Bitcoin right now, because literally the BlackRock Bitcoin Spot ETF has got a one-on-one backing with real Bitcoin, and literally they also stated that they have more than 2 billion US dollars already lined up for the first week. And honestly, that would be absolutely insane. And this is literally only for BlackRock, and we're going to be of course seeing also these other issuers bring in a lot of capital to Bitcoin. So honestly, I really expect maybe we're not going to necessarily get that pump once it gets accepted, but once it really goes live on the market, we are guaranteed to see a massive pump on Bitcoin getting created. So that is definitely very interesting in my opinion. And of course, the fact that the SEC also tweeted about that you shouldn't fall for FOMO, well, that Bitcoin ETF is just days or even hours around the corner, makes also sense for me that we are going to see that Bitcoin spot ETF getting accepted. And at the same time, we can currently clearly see the Bitcoin price action is still holding up this daily support line. But in the end of the day, it all is about the news at the moment. So that is why it's important to keep your eyes wide open on that. And yeah, if you want to be trading Bitcoin yourself, you could currently claim a deposit bonus worth $40,000. All you need to do for that is literally only go to the link description of today's video, sign up an account, and trade on BYBIT, because without this link, it's only a $400 deposit bonus that you're getting on the website. So it's a win-win situation. And on top of that, you could claim a free $1,000 trade. And it's insane what you have to do for it, because it's almost nothing. You only have to go to the link description of today's video, sign up that account, complete KYC level 1, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and you could claim a free $1,000 position for only depositing $100, and that is only available on BYBIT. And of course, if you can't trade there, check out bitfinex, but this is definitely an insane deposit bonus. So right now we're coming closer and closer towards the Bitcoin spot ETF, and we can see that the tether market cap is still increasing massively. I think this is a very bullish development in the market in general, and usually the higher the market cap of tether goes, the higher the Bitcoin price goes as well. So honestly, I think it's going to be inevitable. Even in general, we are going to be seeing that next push towards the upside. And to be very honest, I think it is also going to be happening once that ETF gets accepted, right? So we are still seeing that Bitcoin is holding up towards the daily EMA ribbon. And of course, on the bigger perspective, we're creating a massive consolidation phase that is just moments before breaking out. And once we break out, we are probably going to be having a massive move for Bitcoin. And like I said earlier, if we break above the red box and if we break above the orange box, I think what is going to be next is that Bitcoin all-time high. It could be happening very quickly right now here. I do also think that 2024 is going to be the year where Bitcoin is going to be setting new all-time highs, and maybe it's going to be already way quicker than I'm expecting, but I think it is going to be happening fairly soon again for Bitcoin. So things are looking very strong for Bitcoin right now here. I don't see a big reason to be necessarily panicking on the Bitcoin price action right now here. So with that being said, guys, we just have to wait a little bit longer before that ETF gets accepted, and then we are going to be seeing that massive volatility we've been waiting for. And honestly, the Bitcoin price action has been very boring and slowly lately, but still, I think we're going to be having that pre-run up towards the upside moments before that ETF gets accepted. So make sure to get ready for that. I think we're going to be having big volatility this week, and I think that in a few hours from now on, we're going to be having massive volatility on the market. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.